Well, welcome to CES 2012 and welcome to the LG booth. We've got a lot of cool things to show you here. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the Spectrum. This is going to be available for Verizon Wireless exclusively, and this is going to be available on January 19th for a price point of $199 with a 2-year contract. A couple of really cool features on the device I really want to share with you. However, the most important I want to talk about is this true HD display, because this is our consistent messaging that we're talking about today. So not only is it 1280 by 720p, so it's a true HD screen on the device itself. What we do is an AH IPS screen, and what that really means to you is it's true high definition. So there's 329 pixels per inch. Within one of those pixels, there's 12 subpixels. We also use a true sRGB stripe, which is the same standard that they use in broadcast and HD televisions. So if you actually look at the screen of this one and then you compare it to that screen of an HD television, it's absolutely identical. That's going to give you true natural colors. One other thing that we've got on there to make sure that things are crystal clear is we use an exclusive LG mobile graphics engine. It goes through a 6-step process to ensure you get true colors. Another cool thing to actually show off some of the HD content, we have an exclusive partnership with ESPN Sports Center. So what you're going to do is get 720p HD video from the mobile device actually running on the LTE network. So I want to show you guys, I'm actually on LTE. It's actually going to buffer through here, and now I am watching all my HD content running at 30 frames a second on the Spectrum. This is the only device in the market that gives you 720p sports. So kind of that first time when you sat down on the couch and turned on your HD television to watch your first sports game, now you got that same feeling on a mobile device. That's provided to you by LG on the Spectrum with the ESPN Sports Center app. So pretty cool. Other than that, on the device itself, as far as feature, because you need some power to be able to run this device, we're actually running the latest and greatest from Qualcomm. It's a Scorpion S3 dual-core 1.5 gigahertz processor on the device. We're going to give you a total of 1 gigabyte of RAM to keep that device running. The graphics processor is the Adreno 220. Internal memory is 4 gigabytes total. We're also going to give you a 16 gigabyte microSD card. As usual, we typically have our LG UI on the device itself, so simply being able to go in, create folders, moving these folders onto the main screen, so you're kind of keeping screen real estate on the device itself. So kind of intuitive there. As far as other content goes, even going into our picture content that we've got over here, we've added some gesture support. So if I actually go into here, pick a couple of pictures, I'm going to rotate this sideways for you. I can simply bump on the side of the device using our gesture support to kind of go screen to screen. And keep in mind that true HD display, I'm going to zoom all the way in here and I'm going to maintain resolution in when I'm zoomed up. As far as camera goes on the device itself, front-facing 1.3 megapixel camera. On the back, we've got an 8 megapixel camera, LED flash on it. Up on the top there, if you notice, there's my USB port. And we're actually, for HDMI, we're going to use MHL, or Mobile High Definition Link. And what that's going to do is work with this cable here. So you would actually plug this into the USB port, the other end goes into full HDMI, and that's how you're going to get true HD gaming content, video content, and pictures onto your large screen. Device itself out of the box is going to be using Android Gingerbread 2.3.5. It will be upgradable to Ice Cream Sandwich first half of this year. This is actually the Nitro. This is currently available on AT&T. This is a 4G LTE device, so it will actually use their extremely fast HSAPM Plus and as well as LTE. So the device using AT&T's backhaul technology will do both HSPA Plus and LTE on the device itself. Has a lot of the same features as the Spectrum does, true HD display on the device, dual-core 1.5 gigahertz processors. The RAM is actually going to be 784 megabytes of RAM, internal memory 4 gig, 1080p video on the device, 8 megapixel camera on the back.